So it is October 14th, 2019, and we're just kind of sitting in my office and we're going to chat. My name is Faith Rich-Fidler. I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I am a licensed chemical dependency counselor. And I'm an ordained minister. So we're going to come at some conversation from several different angles with this. We want to just explore and see what we can come up with and make this as interesting, informative as we can. So this is Jen, and I will allow Jen to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm an addict in recovery. I've been in recovery for over 6 years, close to 6.5 years now. I'm also a mother to teenagers. I'm also a friend, relative, sister of addicts in recovery, all over the place. So I know addiction and recovery from every angle. Anything you can think of, I've experienced it.
There you go. One of the things that Jennifer and I were discussing before you guys walked in, is that in addiction recovery, one size does not fit all. And that is why it can be very, very frustrating for people who are suffering addictions and for clinicians to be able to get this right for the individual. I believe when I was still in my internship, a supervisor said that the average is 6 or 7 relapses before they, obtain sobriety, if you will.
And unfortunately, addicts today don't really have that option.
Right.
Because most of the time, you're not going to make it to 6 or 7 relapses. You're going to die.
Exactly.
The drugs are stronger. They're killing people a lot faster now. So usually you've got 1 or 2 in you, and then something's going to happen, and you're either going to get clean or you're going to die.
Right. So in thinking along those lines, today is different.
Yeah.
Than 20, 30 years ago of addiction. So, and especially the road to recovery. There's a lot of different choices today than what they had back in the day.
Yeah, a lot more options than just the 12 steps.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the 12 steps, that's great.
Yep.
And I'm not going to knock it all, because there are a lot of programs that kind of took a leap off of that.
Yep.
And that's their foundation. So kudos to them. Celebrate Recovery's one.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure, although I don't have the information yet, but I'm going to get it, there is a Celebrate Recovery in Hocking County. And if they haven't started by this filming, they're getting ready to start.
Okay.
So I want to get a hold of that information and get that out there. And then Hocking County also has just your typical AA.
Yeah.
And then it has an NA.
Yeah, I know there are some meetings around here for AA and NA, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that there's a group in Hocking County that does support for the family.
Oh, okay, great. I haven't heard about that.
Now, in Hocking County, there are a lot of, there's Hopewell Health. They do addiction counseling, and they have a type of a halfway house, if you will, where men can go. I don't think it's open to women yet. They might have that in the works. Yeah. Let's hope, huh?
Yeah.
And then you have Health Recovery Services. I know that theirs is R.U.S.H, so if you want to look them up, and they have both of those agencies have branches in neighboring counties.
Right, they're everywhere.
Yeah. And Health Recovery Services also has an inpatient facility for women where they can bring children up to a certain age.
Okay, that's terrific.
So that's cool. And then they have a Bassett House. Have you heard of Bassett House?
I might have heard of it in passing, but I don't really know what it is.
It's for adolescents.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm pretty sure that it's male and female, unless they've changed some of the rules. But Bassett House is available. There you go.
All right.
And both Health Recovery Services and Hopewell Health do Suboxone, Vivitrol, and medication-assisted treatment.
Oh, okay. So they do MAT. All right.
Yeah. And then you have some relatively private practices. I'm in a relatively private practice called Finding Your Identity. And then there's a Common Bond. And then there's also T.A.S.C over here on Gray Street.
Okay.
And they're strictly addiction. So there's a lot of that.
Right.
There is not, as far as I know, a detox in Hocking County.
All right. So if you need detox, there are other options available to you. You might just have to leave the area. I know there are detoxes available in Parkersburg, and I know there's one at Chestnut Ridge. That's at Ruby Memorial Hospital in Morgantown, West Virginia. Mm-hmm. So there's a detox there.
There's Parkside in Columbus.
Okay.
And that is who R.U.S.H can get a person to, like, within 24, 48 hours, you can get a bed there.
All right.
And then I believe if we were going to talk ideal, a person would go to detox anywhere from 3 to 6 or 8 days.
Right, yeah.
And then they would go right into
long-term
an inpatient facility. Hocking does not have that either.
Right. Definitely something that needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, out of curiosity, what kind of inpatient facilities are relatively close?
Okay, so there's a place called Brandy's Legacy in Marietta. It's on Lancaster Street in Marietta. They take women and children, pregnant women. They have beds available and rooms available for all those. It's faith-based treatment, long-term, and they take Medicaid. So that's an option available. I'm trying to think if there's anything actually in Parkersburg. I know that High on Hope Ministries operates out of Parkersburg, and they have a lot of facilities that they send people to. I don't know that they have a facility in Parkersburg, but they work with places where people can go.
Right.
They have some men's facilities that they operate, and I can't tell you right where they are right now.
Right. Now, keep in mind that if one of the people viewing this video is saying to themselves, you know what, I don't really need detox, but that inpatient sounds like something I might need, Jennifer or I can get you in touch with those people. So drop a comment, drop a private message. Yeah. But also, Hopewell Health and Health Recovery Services have a lot of contacts with these inpatient facilities. So they can get places that you and I probably don't even know are even in existence.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And they can do it within reason. The sad thing is, oh my goodness, some of these places, when I was working at R.U.S.H, you'd call them up and they'd say, we have a 28-day wait list.
Yeah.
And some people just don't have 28 days in them to wait.
Right. They don't.
So then what? What do we do?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I can tell you that if you want help and you're getting this 28-day wait list thing, you can contact me on Facebook. On Facebook, my name is Jennifer Lee Watkins, and I can get you in touch with people that can get you somewhere. They will call around until they find you a bed, and I've done it for other people, so you can contact me and I can help you with that.
Now, another thing too is Jennifer and I are linked on the Recovery Rush of Hocking Hills page and group. So if you drop a message there, let's say for instance you can't find her on Facebook, if you drop a message there, I can make sure that she gets it, and she'll probably see it anyway. So we're good that way.